Rick Ross recently sent a cease and desist letter to Remy Ma over a new movie.
Rick Ross is having a temper tantrum because Rick Ross found out there was a movie coming out on Remy Ma's network called The Biggest Boss, and it was about this correctional officer who was like this dirty cop who turned rapper. Now, that story sounded really familiar because that's awfully similar to Rick Ross' life story. So Rick Ross sent a cease and desist to Remy Ma's network not to put out that particular movie. But here's the problem, though. Remy Ma only removed the title. The movie itself is still going forward. And I can almost guarantee Rick Ross is still not going to be happy. He's still going to do whatever he can to make sure that this project is halted completely because he doesn't want to get exposed. See, Rick Ross for years have been telling inconsistency in regards to his career as a correctional officer. You now obviously know the lie that Rick Ross told. He told them folks he was only there for 4 months, when in fact he was there for 18 months if you look at the timeline, even receiving an award for perfect attendance. Yeah, but like Rick Ross feeling like he has to hide being a correctional officer, to me is stupid. Only in our community would somebody feel like having a job like that where he's gainfully employed, he got benefits, he's making hella money. That right there is something to be ashamed of.
Yeah, so as you see, there was a beef going with Remy Ma. I thought it was a little weird. Remy Ma would co-sign this shit, knowing that it was going to lead to issues with her and Rick Ross. So Rick Ross sent that cease and desist letter over The Biggest Boss, and he is demanding Remy not move forward with the film. And it features the unauthorized use of his music as well as his trade name.
Oh, he can't do that.
Yeah.
He can't do that.
And that's where I'm kind of stuck. Like, Remy Ma got enough sense, or you would like to give her credit to have enough sense.
That you can't do that.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of confused as to what her logic was behind this. Are you that desperate for content?
Real shit, Remy Ma gotta be one of the craziest trolls on the planet right now. You know she's making a movie about a CEO turned rapper. I know Ross gotta be hot right now. And he sent her a cease and desist. That's crazy work, yo.
Because, I mean, unless you're beefing with Rick Ross, why would you even burn that bridge? You're not at the level where you can burn a bridge with a bigger name rapper at that level, unless there's beef. And I don't think her or Papoose ever had an issue with Rick Ross.
Under my knowledge.
So why play that game and co-sign?
She might got a book or a damn some music coming out.
But I mean, again, you're burning a bridge, and
Right.
you might end up beefing with Ross over something that was so blatantly obvious. Yeah.
A movie about a CEO turned drug dealer turned rapper. Would you watch
Wait
it?
a minute. I am shocked.
What?
You mean the man that named himself after another man is coming after a woman for stealing something of his?
Yeah. That
No.
used the name and story and narrative of another man. How dare you do that to me?
How dare you do that to me? Who did that to somebody else named Freeway Ricky Ross from Los
Hilarious.
Angeles?
Oh my goodness.
My God. Well, he should just make a movie about a girl that shoots her friend in the stomach.
Stole the name from alcohol brand.
Exactly, Greg. Exactly. Now we're
God.
cooking.
Remy was personally unaware of the concerns raised regarding The Biggest Boss and takes this matter serious.
He's had no idea.
No, because if I'm not mistaken, she might be too high up on the totem pole. So, you know, this is her network we're talking about. So this may not be her directly involved. It may have been like an oversight or something like that.
But you got to be more responsible, especially if this is
You
an
use it.
upcoming network.
And using his music.
Music, his name, his story,
His name, image, likeness, any of that.
And now you sitting here saying you didn't know nothing
That's-
about
She
it?
doing a true
Somebody,
true
she
story.
knew about it. Somebody ain't making no moves without her knowing.
Okay, so after Rick Ross hit her movie with the cease and desist for using his likeness, Remy Ma changed the title from The Biggest Boss to The Biggest CEO. According to Rick Ross, the movie, which portrays a correctional officer turned rap star, is a direct ripoff of his real life story, and Remy Ma did not want the problems.
Yeah, so a rep for Remy said that she reached out to Ross directly and removed the title of the movie from the Remy network. where it's slated to be released, and is now working with partners to strengthen review processes and ensure that situations like this do not occur moving forward.
Like, Remy Ma, girl, you know you can't do that. So the original title of the movie was going to be called The Biggest Boss. And y'all know Rick Ross got a song called The Biggest Boss. And he sent that paperwork and went ahead and got this movie shut the hell down.
So I'm just wondering.
She just probably is a ploy to let people know she got a show coming out.
Yeah.
On the network.
Something is just very off with this story. How much money is behind Remy TV? It just sounds like some streaming shit she decided to start.
Tubi started from somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Revolt started from somewhere.
I mean, but
Start
well, the point I'm making is how many people does it have to go through to get to Remy? I don't believe that she did not know.
Yeah,
about
I believe
this.
she knew.
I believe she knew.
I believe my person. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, I just believe she knew about it, knew it was going to be a controversial movie that would generate publicity without marketing dollars behind it. And she was going to go ahead with the protocol until it got word back to Rick Ross.
I don't think she. I would give her credit. She's smart as hell. I believe that she did it intentionally, knowing that it was said set him off. You know, you gotta understand, these people, they at the top of the food chain, so all they know is, like how 50 been doing for the last year, is create controversy. You create shock value and whatever you do or say, you know what I'm saying, get people to talk about it. So I believe she intentionally, let's say one of her peoples did it, but she knew about it, just to bring attention to her network that she coming out with.
Rick Ross is going to put the blame on her, because who else is there to put the blame on? I don't know anybody else who's a part of the Remy network besides Remy Ma. I know Papoose can't be a part of it no more.
Hey, Pap doing his thing.
So let's be honest. If she's doing this with Rick Ross, how long is it before we see the Papoose movie? It's going to be like pretty soon.